ranked in the top 5. Your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that... And the Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any. The Badgers offense will have the football first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
When I get inside the 3 on 1st and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be a physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense being ready for everything, even though they're inside the 3-yard line.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Caught behind the line. It's Roy. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. To the air on 1st down. Oh, and the ball is wiggled free near their own goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoop and score. What a... The ball, they wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the gun, give on the inside. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pucks it out of the air. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Wants to go up top. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And he put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. Off play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Bean. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. He'll do it himself. Can't get him to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The RPO, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Listen to this place. Oh, man, they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. Complete in the middle. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. The play action fake. Got it in the middle. It's Rourke. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Now from inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd down, red zone play, crowd alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Buckeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. Guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
And the Badgers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way from around the 50. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. From the gun, the running back has it. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Shakes off the defender. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Bean. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Off the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Townsend. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. From the gun. He wants it all. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Wants to throw again. Gets it out quickly. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A pretty short drive there, covering 38 yards, and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play.
Ooh, definitely dodged a bullet there. Listen, the quarterbacks don't run with the football all the time in practice, and they're not used to all that contact sometimes. Have a tendency to cough it up a little bit. A bad play because he coughed it up? Could have been worse, though. Good thing he landed on it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Running into the open space. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's the handoff. Plows through the defense. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The sweet feet buy a little time. Inside the 35. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. The give to the single back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Defensively, you'll take the slow downs. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Badgers will line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the returner will be knocked down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Rourke.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense. And we've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Oh, they really could have used that patch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. It is True as he puts 3 on the board. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They feed him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Badgers will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The give to the tailback. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quickly to the tight end. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. They're going to run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pressure coming. He's dropped on the sack, and now the hill gets even steeper.
I know we talk about quarterbacks and running backs and receivers when we're talking about the Heisman Trophy, but how can you not have this guy in New York City? That's now his 20th sack of the year. He has been simply unstoppable.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Wisconsin, 0.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, running back on the move. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
The Badgers will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Past the first down marker and still running. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he makes the catch inside the 20.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll run the counter. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. He's got it on the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Nebraska is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Lincoln. One of the most special places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 2 to USC. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Here's the pressure. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. And the Badgers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Landry. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
The Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Temple. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He'll keep it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Complete to the right. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
21 on the play. Good enough.
Quarterback on the keeper. Quick step and go. Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Direct snap. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. On the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Landry. Fires to the right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. The Badgers decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Grabbed behind the line, it's Bean. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. He'll pull it on the read. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Got him downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
2nd down coming up. Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
And a 1st down for the offense.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Peppers.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. Got it looking for the first down. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Trying to get it to the marker. Powers through the defender. He's knocked out of bounds, and he still had a long way to go, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quick strike complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the air, it's Landry. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Ohio State. How about this defense taking one back to the house? That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Wisconsin, 0.
And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Hand off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the fourth quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
And the Badgers will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots.
Breaks into the open. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll pull it on the read. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today, but opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. East Carolina has the lead right now. Greenville has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over North Texas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to pass. It's Landry. Makes the grab. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They boot it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. He'll ride his man on the option. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.